Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Serena Pitt reveals why she hasn't had kids with Joe Amabile. Joe Amabile and Serena Pitt met and fell in love on Season 7 of Bachelor in Paradise. They got engaged on the season finale and tied the knot for the first time in October 2022. They wed again in September 2023 in a stunning ceremony in Charleston, South Carolina. The couple are settling into married life in their revamped New York City apartment. After endless questions about babies, Serena Pitt revealed why they haven't had kids yet. Bachelor Nation baby boom. Bachelor Nation will grow in 2025, with many alums from the show having babies. Franchise host Jesse Palmer kicked off the baby boom in January 2024 when he welcomed his first child with his wife, Emily Fardo. Former Bachelorette Claire Crawley welcomed a daughter through surrogacy that same month. Nick Viall and Natalie Joy welcomed a child in February, 2 months before their April wedding. Several stars from the popular reality franchise announced pregnancies in the last few months. Colton Underwood and his husband, Jordan C. Brown, are expecting a baby via surrogacy in October. Madison Pruitt announced in August that she was pregnant with her first child. She married Grant Trout in 2022. Taya Booth was the next to announce that she was pregnant with her second child with husband Taylor Mock. They welcomed their first child, Tatum, in late 2022. Bachelor Ben Higgins and Jessica Clark are expecting their first child in February 2025. Andy Dorfman also announced in August that she's pregnant with her first child after struggling with fertility issues. Serena Pitt reveals why she hasn't had kids with Joe Amabile. But one Bachelor Nation couple fans shouldn't expect a pregnancy announcement anytime soon is Serena Pitt and Joe Amabile. Serena opened her Instagram DMs to questions from her followers over the weekend. She received multiple questions about when the couple planned to have kids. She answered all the questions with one post. Serena Pitt revealed that they do want to have kids in the future. However, they are focusing on each other and enjoying a child-free life at the moment. Serena added that they get their baby fix from friends and family members who have kids. The BIP alum shared an adorable photo of Joe Amabile and one of the babies. He's definitely got dad mode down for when they do decide to have children. She previously shut down speculation that they eloped in 2022 because she was pregnant. Serena Pitt and Joe Amabile's love story has been one for the ages. From their unexpected romance on Bachelor in Paradise to a picture-perfect wedding, they've captivated fans with their chemistry and commitment. However, amidst their fairy tale relationship, a question has lingered in the minds of their followers. Why haven't they had kids yet? For many fans, seeing their favorite couples from the Bachelor franchise settle down, start families, and share adorable family moments is part of the magic. So naturally, the absence of baby news from Serena and Joe has sparked curiosity. In a world where many newlyweds are eager to announce pregnancy just months after tying the knot, Serena and Joe seem to be taking a different approach. And Serena recently revealed why. In a candid interview, Serena opened up about the topic that's been on everyone's minds. Her answer wasn't filled with drama or high emotions, but rather the refreshing honesty that fans have come to love about her. "We're in no rush," she said with a serene smile. "Joe and I are really happy right now. We're still growing together and learning about each other every day. The idea of kids is exciting, but it's just not the right time for us yet." Serena's words carried a wisdom that defied the societal pressures often placed on women, especially those in the public eye. She acknowledged that while having children is a beautiful and meaningful journey, it's not something that has to happen immediately after marriage, or even at all, if one so chooses. For Serena, the timing of starting a family isn't something to be dictated by societal norms or expectations. "We've already taken some big steps, like getting married and moving in together. There's so much we want to experience as a couple first." This isn't to say that the idea of parenthood is off the table for them. Serena shared that she and Joe have discussed it extensively. They've both expressed their hopes for a family someday, but they also understand the importance of being fully prepared, emotionally, mentally, and even financially. "I don't want to rush into anything. I want us both to feel ready, and that means different things for different people. For us, it means continuing to build a strong foundation before adding the complexity of children into the mix," Serena elaborated. Joe, famously known as Grocery Store Joe, has echoed similar sentiments in past interviews. He's often spoken about the importance of living in the moment and not getting too caught up in what the future may or may not bring. In that sense, they're aligned as a couple, prioritizing their personal happiness and the health of their relationship above all else. Another factor that Serena touched on was their respective careers. Both Serena and Joe have carved out spaces for themselves in the entertainment industry, with Serena stepping into her role as a host and media personality, while Joe continues to expand his work as a podcast host and businessman. "We're both so career-focused right now," Serena explained. "There are projects we want to pursue, dreams we want to chase, and goals we want to achieve. Once we've reached certain milestones, I think we'll both be in a better place to think about kids." It's clear that both Serena and Joe are deeply invested in personal growth, both individually and as a couple. Serena spoke about the value of this period in their lives, the time they've dedicated to building a solid marriage and chasing their passions. "I think a lot of people rush into things because they feel like they're supposed to, but we're really just trying to enjoy where we are right now. We don't want to skip over this part of our lives." What makes Serena's perspective even more poignant is her acknowledgement of the pressures women face when it comes to having children. As a public figure, she's no stranger to the scrutiny that often accompanies questions about starting a family. The media, fans, and sometimes even close acquaintances can unknowingly impose expectations, assuming that a marriage should be quickly followed by children. "It's funny how people assume you're not complete until you have kids," Serena mused. "But the truth is, Joe and I feel incredibly fulfilled with what we have right now. We're not lacking anything." Serena's words were not only empowering but also a gentle reminder to anyone watching or listening. The journey to parenthood is personal, and no one's timeline is more valid than another's. As for the couple's future, Serena hinted that when the time does come for them to start a family, they'll be ready, on their own terms. "When we do decide to have kids, it'll be because we're ready, not because we feel pressured or like it's the next step in some kind of societal checklist." In the meantime, the couple is enjoying life to the fullest. From traveling together to working on their individual careers, Serena and Joe are embracing the freedom and joy of their child-free life. "I think it's important for people to understand that having kids is a choice, not an obligation," Serena said. "And for us, we're making that choice thoughtfully." Her words struck a chord with many fans, especially those who may have felt rushed by societal expectations. Serena Pitt's openness about why she and Joe haven't had kids yet is a refreshing take on modern relationships, one that emphasizes love, mutual understanding, and living life on your own terms. For now, Serena and Joe are happy with where they are, and that's more than enough. They're not saying no to kids, they're simply saying not yet. And in doing so, they're showing the world that there's no right or wrong way to build a life together, just your way.